We told you earlier that DCP Abba Kyari has now been handed over to the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency in Abuja, where he will be spending his first night in custody. And this happened a few hours after he was declared wanted by the NDLEA for alleged involvement in a 25 kilograms cocaine deal. Let's talk to Garba Shehu Sadiq, a retired group captain and security consultant, joining us live from Maiduguri. How do you react to this latest twist to Abba Kyari's story?
But let me say that I'm not a man, because to be sincere, our public service, whether security, intelligence, has obtained a very bad reputation for a long time. So, as a good citizen, when you hear that there's a bright star in this sea of, of hopelessness, get excited and you welcome. And I think, like most Nigerians, the emergence of Abba kyari in the crime-fighting scene was a very welcome development. However, even as that is a very good news, again, the converse is also true. When you come to find out that the person that you hold high, shining star, the thing that is coming at the end of a very dark tunnel, turns out to be not what you expected, certainly the feelings of disappointment. So I am disappointed that this is thought that has befallen Abba kyari. Having said that, the only good thing we can say out of this is that to see that another security or intelligence agency like the NDLEA is up, to check. One thing I would always say, there are different security agencies, and it is not in the interest of any of the security agencies if any of the security agencies have criminals within them. So for that reason, if one organization will checkmate the excesses or the bad guys of the organization, all the security agencies will see that as a good thing. So it's kudos to the NDLEA for bringing this, but at the same time, it leaves a sour taste in the mouth that Abba kyari, who is celebrated as a super cop, has ended this way. Especially this is coming just when most Nigerians are ready to give him benefit of doubt over the allegations by the Americans about his involvement with Hush Puppy or Ramon, the trickster. But then for this to come at the heels of that one, I think it is a great disappointment. That's what I have to say.
It's taken the Police Service Commission months to investigate the case you mentioned about allegation of involvement in fraud. How much impact do you see this latest development having on it? Just last week, the Commission has asked for the inauguration of yet another panel and has given it 2 weeks ultimatum.
Unfortunately, this sad incident will affect not only kyari as an individual, but unfortunately all the police establishment, whether it's the Police Service Commission, whether it's the police headquarters, or whoever has oversight authority over kyari. The most intriguing thing in this whole something, I during a time in which I see the Americans making an explanation that this man is suspected to be involved with something in America. Just while we're investigating that, the police authorities, rightly so, put this man on suspension. But what we are hearing now from the audio of that clip, it shows us that despite the fact it was announced that Abba kyari was on suspension, lo and behold, Abba kyari was also carrying out other operations. I would like to believe when you say somebody's on suspension, whether in the military, security, or whatever organization, that person is supposed to be relieved of his duties until the cloud hanging over his head is clear. So to me, if you ask me, I think the police authorities have a very big question to answer of how Abba kyari, who is under suspension, who is even facing threat of extradition, how that same officer is allowed to handle a sensitive case like the seizure of drugs and where it has landed us. So unfortunately, this bad reputation will not stop only at Abba kyari. The whole police establishment, for me now, I can't see any explanation how an officer that is under investigation, that is on suspension, and then is allowed to continue carrying his job. Then who was fooling who? Were the police authorities fooling the people when they said this suspension was announced by the IGP himself? Is the IGP that suspended him? So what explanation do we have for having Abba kyari doubling in this case again. So again, I said this has not done anything to the battered image of the Nigerian police. I also heard the IGP saying that the NDLA on its own should also arrest its officers. Now I have to question. Like I said, a bad operative, whether in the police, whether in the DS, whether it says one bad operative there should be a concerted effort by all the agencies to fish out that bad person. Because what affects one organization can affect another. I don't want this to degenerate into a fight between police. Bring your own, let's bring our own. No, please let the cards be played wherever they lay. I think the police should be more interested now in clearing this embarrassment, and also the fact that a police officer who is supposed to be under investigation is found fully. Where did he get that power? Who approved for Abba kyari to be on that case?
Hopefully, there's an opportunity here for the Nigeria Police Force to do some house cleaning and perhaps salvage what appears to be a battered image. Thank you for talking to us, Garba Shehu Sadiq, retired group captain and security consultant. Let's move on now.